Welcome to the first edition of Stamp Nomad News. This is Brandon. I'll be your host. And that's enough. All right, so starting off today, it looks like China's expanded visa-free entry program is great for everyone except for U.S. citizens. Good God. It says here they've significantly broadened their visa entry program, which is kind of good because I remember back in the day, China was a little bit challenging to get into, although they do offer some really good short and long-term visas for even Americans. Who can benefit right now? Most of Europe, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, South Korea, UK, Canada, Brazil. Good gracious. I mean, nonetheless, here's how it works. When you enter under this policy, it's pretty straightforward. Looks like you don't have to pay fees or apply at the embassy. You just present your ordinary passport and it looks like you're good. And they still have that like transit visa. Like, I don't know if you've been to Shenzhen for that visa, but it's actually pretty good. I haven't been to Shenzhen actually. Like, I've been in the middle of country of China, like Hubei and the Hubei and Nanyang, and but I haven't really been to the big spots. I guess Hong Kong as well. Nonetheless, on to the next story. Cambodia's 10-year golden visa. Now, some people really love Cambodia and some people really, really, really hate it. For me, my last experience there was in Phnom Penh, and I think I have to go back because maybe my energy was off, but I didn't like it as much, but I think I need to go back and give it another try. Nonetheless, looks like the 10-year golden visa program looks like it's designed for high net worth digital nomads, entrepreneurs, and retirees who want more than a temporary stay. It's especially beneficiary for remote workers, investors, expats with money. Like, essentially, like, you're not going to get this 10-year golden visa if you have, $500 in your bank account. Oh yeah, speaking of, a $50,000 US dollar membership fee. Speaking of, I will say one of the nice things about Cambodia is that you can use USD just about anywhere, so you don't really have to worry about an exchange rate. That's quite interesting. Speaking of the US, the US is one of the only countries that taxes its citizens if the citizen is not within the country. It's insane. Nonetheless, it looks like they're giving us a little bit of a break here. And they've adjusted the foreign earned income exclusion. And it says you can exclude your federal income tax up to $132,900, which is pretty good. Whereas it was $130 in 2025. And if you're a married couple, that's up to $265,000. So, I mean, if you need to get married, and we can, what you want to do. Nonetheless, the physical presence test, in order to be eligible for this tax, I'm sure most of you know about, the foreign earned income exclusion. However, just to give you a quick refresher, you have to be outside of the country for at least 330 days. Essentially, what that means is you're going to have to develop a tax residency outside of the U.S. So if you're bouncing from country to country to country, it might be a little bit challenging, but at the same time, not really, because you can still prove that you were out of the U.S. for 330 days. Nonetheless, this is not tax advice. Look it up yourself. If this helps you, great. If not, I'm sorry you had to listen to that. On to the next. Looks like the Middle East flight suspensions are piling up. This is not a political channel. It will never be a political channel, but war is bullshit. I mean, straight up bullshit. Nonetheless, it looks like many airlines are not resuming their services to cities like Dubai, Doha, Tel Aviv, at least until May 31st. So that's quite a time from now. Other destinations including Abu Dhabi, Amman, Beirut, Riyadh face longer suspensions up until October 24th. 4th. That's crazy. That's crazy work. So essentially, we all are, dealing with this whole whatever this thing is doing in the Middle East and everywhere. But if this is affecting your travel, definitely sorry to hear about that. On to the next update. It looks like Portugal is updating its citizenship timeline requirements. So they're actually doubling the residency for citizenship from 5 years to 10 years, which really changes the long-term outlook for golden visa and residency holders, because many people were like, hey, all I have to do is wait 5 years. And that's a great program. Like the ones who are, I'm not sure if that pipeline, like maybe if you are already on the 5-year track, you're grandfathered in, or if this is just for new applicants. Let's see if we have some information about that. Okay, so it primarily affects remote workers on D7 and D8 digital nomad visas, as well as golden visa holders. If you've already lived in Portugal for several years but have not yet hit the 5-year mark, your timeline to an EU passport could effectively double overnight. Yikes. Sorry to hear that, guys. There's some really good channels that speak about, where you can get citizenship if you're looking for that in another country. And I mean, you can still stick it out in Portugal. I mean, 10 years is a long time, that's for sure. That's for sure. On to my love, my land, Thailand. It looks like they're extending the window for bronze privilege visa, which I had no idea that there was even a bronze privilege visa. I guess I'm not even bronze. Well, I mean, I am kind of bronze. Yeah. Nonetheless, who this extension helps, this move primarily benefits digital nomads and frequent travelers who want to bypass bureaucratic hurdles of standard tourist or retirement visa. Because there are no minimum age or income requirements, the bronze tier is often the most accessible path for younger remote workers who do not qualify for the 10-year long-term retirement visa. Okay, so you'll need to pay a one-time fee of $650,000, which will cover your entire 5-year period, which is 650,000 baht to be fair. I can think of quite a few things that you can do with that. However, for the right person, that's an excellent price. For the wrong person, that's an impossible price. Nonetheless, if you're planning a long stay and DTV doesn't work for you and there are other options that aren't working well for you, then it might be a good option. And our last update, Mexico City. I've been seeing a lot of protests online about Mexico City, and it looks like they're not really happy about what's going on with the rent prices. And I think a lot of finger pointing is going towards the digital nomads, which I guess it only makes sense, but let's see what they're talking about. Mexico City continues to be a top destination, of course. But now the price is 15,000 to 22,000 pesos. Okay. And to address these rising costs and local displacement, the city relies on civil code reforms enacted in late 2024. These laws cap annual rent increases to around 4%. So digital nomads and expats are the most impacted. A single person living in a popular central neighborhood can expect total monthly costs between $1,600 and $2,200 USD. Damn! In Mexico? Might as well. Well, I mean, Mexico's nice though, so I can understand wanting to pay that there. So if you're planning a move or a lease renewal, please keep these tips in mind. Verify your landlord has registered your lease on the digital platform within 30 days of signing. Ensure any annual rent increase does not exceed the official INEGI inflation rate. And budget for a security deposit of 1 to 2 months rent, which is standard. Okay. So that's it for today. I'm sure you saw a lot of stories going below as well. I also have links down low in the description if you like what you heard, if you want to be in tune with more nomad news, expat news, traveler news, etc. Hit me that subscribe. Also subscribe to the newsletter. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Happy travels.